We've decided to head towards the Jing'an Temple, which is currently right behind me. We don't have tickets yet, so we're going to see if we can get in, but if we can't, it's already super impressive from the outside. We're going to see if we can get tickets first. We'll tell you how much they cost. Before we go inside the temple, I wanted to share with you a game that I've been playing this week, and also the sponsor of today's video, Jun's Journey. Jun's Journey is a story-driven, hidden object mystery set in the 1920s. You play as June Parker, searching through these beautiful scenes to uncover clues about what really happened in her family. And the story has honestly kept me wanting to play more and more. One thing that I really like is that there's no time limit on the stages. So after a big day exploring, I can just slow down, relax, and take my time finding everything. The levels are also nice and short too, so it's easy to jump in for a quick challenge and still feel like you're progressing. Actually, let's play one together now. So this is my island, and this is the main screen for the scene. And down the bottom, you're going to see 3 words, and those are the items that you need to find. So we've got a pen, a cigar, and gloves. And I'll give you a few seconds to see if you can spot them before I do. Did you see them yet? All right, let's get started. Okay, so here we got a pen, a cigar, and where are the gloves? And if you look down the bottom, new words have appeared. So now we have more items. We have a sticker and a knuckle duster. And the quicker you find them, the more bonus points you get. All right, now we've got a whistle, coins, and I still need to find those gloves. Here we go. Coins, a handkerchief, a dead tree, and a whistle. Where is this whistle? There we go. And that's the level done. Scene cleared. How exciting was that? And this is what I mean. It's chill, but still really satisfying when you finally spot that last object. Between scenes, you can also design your own little island hideaway, placing buildings, trees, and decorations. And there's also regular events and seasonal challenges that give you extra goals and rewards. So there's always something new to look forward to. You can play Jun's Journey on iOS, Android, or on your PC. I am so excited to have Jun's Journey as a sponsor for this video, and you can download Jun's Journey for free by clicking the link in the description or scanning the QR code on the screen. Alright, let's check out this temple now. Alright, so we made it past the entrance and we found a point here where you can scan a code, and that's how we're going to get our tickets. So David is just doing that now on WeChat. Change of plans, they've actually told us we can just go in and buy them. So if you're not set up on WeChat or if it's all too confusing, thank you, you can just walk in and get them on site, which is quite handy.
This is much easier.
We did actually try to book them before we came, and it was a little bit confusing. Although I could translate the page, the translations weren't very clear, so you're never too sure what you're actually getting, but we're just going to do it here. All right, we made it in, and that was 50 yuan per person. And what surprised me was that the kids also paid full price. There was no student price. So that was 200 RMB for all 5 of us. Eva was free. We have something really interesting happening here. People are launching coins, trying to get them into this thing here. So I'm going to assume that that's for good luck. You just got to be careful that you don't get hit by a coin though.
I'm going to have a go at throwing the coin in this thing. I don't know what this is called, but there's a little hole there I'm aiming for. You ready? Oh, no. Oh, I missed. Another one. Oh, here we go. Oh, that was in. That's how you do it.
Okay, the kids have got incense sticks and they're going to light it up here. Are you going to be very careful you don't burn yourself? You can't reach, sweetie. In?
Yeah, I think it's
very hot, isn't it?
Oh, it's very hot here. There we go, done.
Eva's got some more. It's incredibly smoky and hot. After all the action in the courtyard, we headed up the stairs to explore inside. There's a huge Buddha statue inside the main hall. And then behind the main hall, we walked along the corridors and back around to the front where you can look down into the courtyard and wander through some side rooms. We ended up spending just over an hour inside the temple before moving on. All right, so our visit to one of the most famous temples in Shanghai is done, and now we're going to head back to the subway. We also promised the kids a little stop at the Apple store, which is right behind me. I'm not sure, they have a big fascination and they want to go have a look. And we also noticed that here it's super common for children to go into phone stores and have a look and have a little play. So we're going to go in for a little squeeze before we head to the train, and we're going to check out a place that we only learned about yesterday. So surprise coming up next. This store is massive, and actually it's been quite nice walking into here and enjoying the aircon as well. And we've taken a look at the prices of the iPhone 17 that was recently released. We'll share a shot with the prices if you're interested to find out how much they cost in China. Did you know that Shanghai has 1,100 Starbucks stores? Crazy, I know. And in fact, the largest one is actually right behind me. That's what we're going to next. This used to be the biggest Starbucks in the world at one point, but now it's been overtaken by Chicago. And we're going to go in there and have a drink. Also, I just wanted to point out the Louis Vuitton building right behind me looks like a ship. We're not expecting that, so a pretty cool sight. There's actually a lineup to get in. I've never lined up for a Starbucks before, have you?
Not along this big.
All right, we've just walked in. We didn't actually queue for very long at all. And I do wonder if we're going to find a place to sit in here. Looks a lot different to what I was expecting, I think. Wow. All right, so it's an actual roastery. And the beans are being roasted right in front of our eyes.
There's a second floor here.
Oh, there is a second floor. Oh, it smells amazing in here. Lots of goodies behind the counter.
Pizza.
Lots of sweets.
This is pizza bread.
Yeah, it is pizza bread. Cakes, and I think I spotted tiramisu. Should we find somewhere to sit?
Yeah, boy.
We are going to go upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs.
And right next to us, they're bagging the coffee as well.
Why does it look like it's powered by Lego?
Looking for a table, Eva? Wow, this is the second floor. Table for 3 here. And there are multiple bars with different kinds of drinks you can order. Wow, not at all what I was expecting.
Very busy.
Yeah.
We're going to go in to see.
And what do we have here? Tea?
Like tea.
Oh, there you go. Different kinds of tea. Oh, this is the stuff they had downstairs. Yeah. Yum. All right, it looks like they've also got cocktails. And let's check out the view. All right. Okay, I'm just going to find David and the kids. They've got a table and chairs already. Bit cramped. Hey? Yeah? We need one more chair?
But we got somewhere to sit.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can buy it.
All right, let's see if we can find another chair and order some food and drinks. All right, so we've ordered some drinks, and they do actually come to the table, or you can go straight to the counter to order. And the kids here are just having some leftovers from last night's dinner. If you didn't watch that video, you can go check that out to find out what we ate. And what I wanted to mention, what I didn't clarify earlier, is what's special about this store is that it's 1 out of 7 Reserve Roasteries in the world. So that's pretty cool. And the drinks that we're trying today are the Bun Mist, which has got nitro cold brew, cold milk foam, vanilla syrup, and cascara sugar. And I'm going for the smoked butterscotch latte. And it says it's a special version of a latte, espresso, and whole milk infused with small batch smoked butterscotch sauce. Yum. Our coffees have arrived. This is David's. It looks very different, doesn't it? It took about maybe 10 minutes for this to arrive. And this is my hot coffee. It smells very sweet. That's tasty. Abby, do you want to try this one?
Yeah. Is it hot?
It is hot, but it's not. It's drinking temperature.
Like small?
No, you won't burn. I promise. What do you think?
Best coffee I ever had.
Best coffee you ever had? Yeah.
Easily.
I have to say the coffee is very smooth and it's sweet, so very reminiscent to a I guess a caramel latte or a vanilla latte. To be honest, I'm not really getting the smoked butterscotch. I'm not sure where the smokiness comes from, but still a tasty drink. Not sure if it's worth the how much was it? 58 yuan price tag. But I guess you're here to try something different.
Best coffee I have watched.
Yeah.
52.
52, okay. And now David's going to try his.
Yeah, so I've got the Bund Mist, and it was 62 yuan. Let's have a go.
It's so good. I'm gonna try more.
It's cold brew coffee. It's very foamy and creamy at the top. Oh, Eva's going to steal it. You want to try it, Eva?
Smells good. Can I try?
You want to try it too, Heavy? I'm not going to get any drink. No, I think I just prefer a nice hot latte or cappuccino. It's nice, but
Something
I'm a
different.
simple person, you know. I'm just happy with my simple pleasures.
It's not good.
And something I wanted to point out, which actually just happened right as David was talking, all the beans were being poured into the pot right behind us. So it's all basically being roasted right here, and then you got all these pipes going through the ceiling, and they reckon that it goes straight from cask to cup. We are back on Nanjing Road. We took the train again. Something that's fantastic about Shanghai is that it's very well connected and you can easily get on and off and go everywhere that you want to get to. And right now we're actually walking towards the tunnel sightseeing tour. We again don't have tickets. We're going to go and figure out if we can get on that. But again, look at the number of people. If you check out my previous Shanghai video, Nanjing Road at night, that was crazy. And I certainly thought that this time in the early afternoon that it would be a little bit quieter, but it certainly isn't. And right in front of me, I'm starting to see the Bund as well. Fantastic view of the CCTV tower. We're walking right in front of the Peace Hotel, and you might be able to film me because I have no idea why, but there's a little bit more security here and there are tons of people taking photos of it. So I'm not sure what the significance is, or if there's somebody staying there that is famous perhaps. And also people are getting moved along as well in that particular section, which is quite interesting. And this is the second entrance to the Peace Hotel. We've made it back to the Bund, and on the plus side, on the plus side today, we have a much nicer day than yesterday. That's for sure. We actually have blue skies, a little bit, yeah. And again today, huge masses of people down here. Okay, so 70 meters down from where we were at on Nanjing Road and the Bund, we've come across the entrance to the Sightseeing Tunnel. We are getting our tickets now, and it works out to be 308. We had some trouble with our audio here, but don't worry, you're not missing out on much. I shared that the price of the tickets per person is 19 yuan one way or 110 return. We actually made a mistake and realized afterwards that we could have bought the tickets cheaper on trip.com, which is a company that we regularly use. I also talked about how you can choose between a space or dinosaur experience. I asked David what he was expecting, and he predicted that this was going to be an overpriced tourist trap. When we arrived at the boarding area, we were actually really surprised to see that we would be traveling in these small vehicles or cable cars. We were expecting to see perhaps a larger vehicle, and this is the experience. As you can see, we chose the space theme. It's basically a light show with some music, and the actual experience was quite underwhelming. Perhaps more exciting than a regular train, but for the price, it wasn't worth it. Alright, so we have made it to the end. That was one overpriced way to cross the Bund.
I was right.
Yes. So let's exit. And let's just say, would you say that it's worth the trouble?
I would say no.
No?
Watch our clips and you've got the experience.
Absolutely. All right, so we did this, so you don't have to. The positives are that you get across the other side without thinking too much. That was really easy to do. The cons is that it's expensive, and this whole space experience, really, just a bunch of lights. There's really nothing immersive.
Should be taken out just near the CCTV tower, which is another place to visit.
Okay.
Even here's cool.
Or maybe this is part of the experience when you go up the escalators.
It's much cooler than
Yeah, what did you guys think? How many points out of 10 do you give it? 2 points out of 10 from Javi? Joaquin? 4 points out of 10. And Eva, how many points do you give this experience?
Maybe
3 points. All right, so there you have it. Now we made it onto the other side. We did not purchase the two-way ticket, luckily. No, it wasn't that good, was it? And there's only 3 seats in the cabin.
I got on one.
Yeah.
You're not standing for very long.
Yes, but it only lasts for about under 5 minutes. So, all right, let's get out of here. All right, so we've come out of the Bund Sightseeing Tunnel, which is right there, and on my left we've got the Oriental Riverside Hotel, and right in front of us as you come out you've got the CCTV tower, so you come right outside of it, and we're actually going to make our way to where we're going, the Shanghai Tower. That's something that we do have tickets for on this trip.
Hi, dear.
Then we're going to try and take some nice photos of the CCTV tower while we're here. Alright, we are on our way up onto Mingzhu roundabout, which is located on Century Avenue. And we've got the incredible view of all the buildings around us. It's really worth making the effort to come in here. And there's a Disney store down there as well that has a big lineup. Wow. Check this out. It's incredible. All right, we have made it. This is where we are going. We got Shanghai Tower right there. It's the 3rd tallest building in the world. Top of Shanghai Observatory. Okay, let's follow the crowd. So we've joined a queue, and understandably it is very busy here today. I do wonder though what it's like in Shanghai on a regular weekend. Perhaps if you've been before, you can tell me if it's any different to this, or if it's just because of the public holiday. And we do have access to a few levels. I'll tell you more about our tickets once we get through. It's a bit of a frustrating process because people are getting in front of us. So I think essentially we need to get in so that we can get our tickets. We do have fast track passes, but I'm not sure that's going to help us until we get in there and exchange them. All right, madness. We've come away from the queue. Luckily there was a gentleman there and I showed him our tickets, and we've come away from the line. The line showed a 90-minute wait time up to the point that we were at. But because we do have the fast track tickets, they told us just to follow them. Oh. So let's see where we go to get up on the tower. We are now on the second floor, and we've been shown to a different entry gate. And we're going to, thank you.
Have a good time. You too. Thank you.
And we've been shown where we need to go exchange our tickets. All right, so little tiny queue in the aircon in comparison. Okay, this is better, isn't it? Much smaller queue. Yeah. We have made it in, and we are on our way to the 102nd floor.
Look how fast.
That is so fast.
1890.
Oh, my ears.
Yes, our ears are popping.
Oh, look how high.
So Javi was saying that this is the fastest lift in the world. Javi, is that right?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
You just made it up.
I saw it on YouTube.
Oh, he saw it on YouTube.
Or
Must be true.
somewhere else.
102nd floor, 475 meters up.
We're going to transfer now to the next.
Okay. So from this floor we can transfer 206 to 115 floors. Now we've got fast track passes this time, and the reason that we've done that is because we have had them before when we went to the Burj Khalifa. Was it a couple of years ago now?
Yeah, we're really strapped for time that day, so we decided let's get the fast track. We've only got a few hours, and now that we saw how that worked and how much time we saved, I just don't know if we can wait in these long queues again. Thanks, Abby.
But no, this is great. If you can have the ability to pay for the fast track pass, it means that you're not waiting the 1.5 hours downstairs. And we did also read reviews before purchasing as well that said that you could look at really long waiting times, up to 3 hours sometimes to get up. So especially if you're only here for a brief amount of time, it might be worth the money. And you do have some other things included, but we'll talk more about that next.
We're going in.
We're going in.
I just want to wrap my ears.
Okay, getting out of the 119th floor.
That's the top we can get.
I don't know. Welcome. Wow, super hazy.
Oh, yes.
All right, this is our first view of Shanghai City from up here. We've got the CCTV tower right in front of us there, and the view from here is fantastic. The only thing that's really unfortunate is the number of people that you have sitting against the windows. They're just sitting there relaxing, looking at their phones, which basically means that no one else can come up and take a photo, which is not very cool, not very good etiquette. And we're noticing that it's actually all the way...
The whole way around.
The whole way around, yeah. Like, I'm not sure how this is allowed. Yeah, we're starting to get the feeling that perhaps they're here just to wait until nighttime. But I really feel for these people that are only coming up, this is as high as they get to go, and there's barely any spots for photos. We've quickly decided to move on from that floor. We're actually heading up to the 123rd floor. We are hoping that it's going to be a little bit better up there. It has been a little bit confusing thus far figuring out where to go, but we're getting there. We've come up onto the 125th floor. and we're going to give you a little look at that. We are now on the 126th floor at the pinnacle of the Temple, and this is the first building in the world to use this system to balance the Shanghai Tower. And right now I think it's going to be a light show, a laser show, a little bit different. And the damper, the mechanism is right here, right below this massive piece of art. Here we go. So we finished at the Temple show and we headed back down to the 123rd floor. So with our tickets, we had an evening of light food included. So let's talk about how much we paid and how we booked. So we got our tickets through trip.com. We have mentioned them in the past. That's how we book most of our things these days. But basically we paid $488 per person, and I'll read it out so I don't mess it up. But that included the ticket to the observatory on the 118th floor. Then it included the Temple show on the 126th show, and also the light dining on the 123rd floor. So that's where we're at right now. We've all had a bit of food. It includes drinks, coffee, a selection of hot meals and cold meals, as well as some sweet treats as well. I'll take you for a little walk so that you can see. We honestly think, comparing to the regular price, which is 180 yuan per person, we think that it's actually quite a really good value to have the fast track and to get to come up and not have to wait in lines at all, basically. Okay, we're going to start with the hot food.
Mac and cheese.
Yes, we've got mac and cheese,
Yummy.
vegetables. They're changing some things over now, but there were some beef stir fry, more vegetables, duck and wings, dumplings, and it's a whole selection of seafood as well. If that's something that you eat, you will get your money's worth here. And that's all the hot food. There's a selection of drinks down here as well. You've got soft drinks and beer. They have a coffee machine. And we'll walk over to the other side. As you can see, it's quite busy at the moment. It's 6:40 in the evening. We have David here getting some coffee.
Time for coffee? You want a coffee?
No, I had one already, thank you. And our favorite has been the ice cream. They've got New Zealand ice cream, which is delicious. A variety of cold dishes and salads, fruit, more seafood over here. And then we've got a variety of sweets, some cakes and pastries here as well. Yeah, so I think there's definitely plenty for everybody to choose from. So boys, what did you think? Was it worth coming to the tower?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The kids have really enjoyed themselves. And so we're going to go check out the view. The only thing that I would have to say is that we didn't spend a whole lot of time on the 118th floor. Sorry, 118th floor. We didn't spend a lot of time down there when we first came up, because we thought that we'll have a nice view from the other levels as well. But once we actually came up, it turns out that you can't actually see that much. And even here from the eating area, it's really difficult to look out. So if you wanted to get a view, if you wanted to take some photos, you need to do that from the observatory. And at the moment, all we can see on the outside is basically the flashing lights. And also it's very bright in here as well, so you can't really see outside either. But we'll show you the views when we finish eating. We are on the 118th floor, and as you can see, it is really bustling up here. If you are patient, there's no issues. You can get to a window and get a nice view. At the moment, there's full cloud coverage, so it is really hard to see, but we have gotten some really beautiful views. Gosh, it's loud. But anyways, I hope that you enjoy our day out exploring with us through Shanghai. Don't forget to download Jun's Journey for free from the link in the description or by scanning my QR code on the screen. I hope that you'll join us for the next one.